Hey everyone, it's Michael. Hope you're having a great day out there. It is a beautiful day in paradise here in Southern California. And today I wanted to share with you a short video on how to plant a fruit tree on a steep hillside. Now the question may arise, why would you want to plant a tree on a steep hillside? For me, the answer is simple. I wanted to make the most efficient use and economical use of my land. And I didn't want to take away from the areas where we run and exercise and play and lounge and socialize and all of that stuff. So the sloped areas of the properties is where I have almost all my trees. And over the course of 3 years, I have planted over 50 fruit trees myself. Blood, sweat, and tears, lots of mistakes, lots of learning in that process, but I've learned how to make it work, for me, the best way of planting a fruit tree on a hillside. So in this video, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna talk about the soil composition, the mixtures that I use. We're gonna talk about the dimensions. We're gonna talk about how you can create this fruit tree, create a hole for the fruit tree that's gonna help you to get deep watering into it, help you to mulch it so that when the winds come, it doesn't blow away. So that's what today's video is about. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, today I'm about to put in a Sweet Tart Mango, up the hill. And I just want to highlight some of the challenges of planting a fruit tree on a hill. Challenge number one is watering. If it's on a hill, let me give you an idea, it's kind of sloped like that. Water just kind of runs off. You don't get deep penetration into the roots. That's challenge number one. Challenge number two is that it's difficult to feed, kelp or whatever kind of feeding you're putting into the soil, because once again, it's just going to run off the side of the hill. And then challenge number three is mulching. Creating a mulch layer, same problem. It's just going to blow away, slide down the hill. And so what I have done is I've actually created these wells in the hillside, and I'll typically do about 3.5 to 4 feet in diameter. I will dig it down about a foot deep, and then that gives you a nice area for the water to go, for you to feed it, and then also to create a area for mulching. One of the things I also do is saturate the hole to get it prepped for the plant to come in. And you do that for a couple of reasons. One, to test out your drainage. You fill it up and you see how quickly the water drains. Secondly is to help actually dig the hole. Put a high-powered spray on it and you can help yourself digging the hole. But thirdly, one way or another, you got to saturate the hole. Either you do it as you're digging and planting and filling up the hole, or you do it after you plant, which means you got to come back every couple of days and water it, because it's going to be extremely dry. I like to do it during the process. That way, once the tree is planted, I don't have to come back and mess with it. So just to give you a little insights on that. The other thing to point out is look at all the roots. I've got quite a bit of existing foliage, palm trees and birds of paradise and a bunch of other stuff that's around that pre-exists me digging this hole. And so there's just a lot of root activity, rocky, clay, hard to dig into soil. It's one of the reasons why I dig it so deep and plant it the way that I do. Okay, the next thing that I do is I actually find organic matter, dead leaves, clippings from plants, weeds, anything I can scrounge around from the property, cut it up into smaller sized pieces and drop it in the hole. Two things I'm trying to do. One is create better drainage, good soil condition down below, and then it's also going to be a food source. So I put it at the bottom layer, and that way when the roots get down there 6 months to a year, they should find decomposed, nice healthy meal down there to be productive and feed the tree. I don't put branches anything over maybe a 1/2 inch in diameter, because it takes too long for branches to break down. I'm a little bit of a mad scientist when it comes to putting the soil together, the soil mixture. I grab a little bit of everything. I grab things that you find at big box stores like the azalea mix for a little more acidic soil, cactus citrus mix, various other types of soil that you find in the big box. But I also have a healthy amount of existing soil, less than 50%, and quite a bit of minerals and other things like pumice and lava rock and perlite, a little bit of peat moss, sand, crushed granite. And I do that because I don't want to have too much organic matter that may cause root rot. I want to replicate kind of soil conditions as best I can. And here's what it looks like. It's great to have a nice big wheelbarrow to mix it all in, but you want to mix it in, grab the rake, shovel, make sure it's all blended in nice and smooth before you drop it in the hole. All right, so I got the little guy in the hole, the Sweet Tart Mango. And as you can see, we've got probably about 6-7 inches to the lip of the hole. Back up a little bit, give you a better angle. And so what's left is I'm gonna put some worm castings, I'm gonna put some eggshells, I'm gonna put some compost, and then mulch on top. Those are your remaining steps. And that's how I plant mangoes and other fruit trees on a very steep hillside. Okay, so this is the very last step. It is getting all the mulch. I found some dead leaves. I foraged and cut some limbs down, some stems on a couple of trees, and took out stripped the leaves off. Putting water into the hole to fill it up. It's already flooding, so that's good. I can cut off the water, and this is gonna be good. This is the finished product. I got about another, I guess, 4 more inches that I could put more mulch in that I will do over time. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you guys checking out this channel. Hope you're getting information and knowledge and enjoying the experience with me. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and we will catch you on the next episode.